You have no power here.
The controller is the brain of your characters. We are progressing in the development of this third-person shooter, and the next step requires to understand what a controller is in Unreal. Before starting the implementation of the controllers, we're going to get into the details to understand what this is. Then in the next video, we'll go to the implementation of this code. But before begin, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss this process. And if you want to continue watching the rest of the creation of this third-person shooter where you have the access to the entire code, check out the description. This is Tony Munoz and welcome to the Game Creator Accelerator channel. The pawn or the character is the body. It has meshes, it has animations, it has a skeleton, and it has movement. But the element that decides how this is going to move is the controller. And that's why we call it the brain. Without the controller, the character will be just there without doing a thing.
Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
The controller, just as our brain, it decides what we're going to do with the rest of our body. There are two main types of controllers in Unreal. The first one is the player controller, and that one is the human. We use devices like the gamepad or the keyboard and the mouse to take control of the characters in our game. Pressing the keys on the keyboard and using the mouse, clicking the mouse, and of course using the buttons on the gamepad, we send different types of actions that the character is going to take. The other type of controller is the AIController, and this controls the AIs of your game, the NPCs, the non-player characters.
What's with this guy?
I think he's an NPC.
A what? English, please.
A non-player character. He's part of the game. So anything we ask him, he only has his programmed series of responses.
Because you don't have control over them, they are programmed used something named the behavioral trees, which is a subject that we're going to cover later in the progression, in the creation of this third-person video game. Through the use of behavioral trees, we can define when a character is going to patrol, when a character is going to chase, when it's going to attack, when it's going to receive damage. A great example of a controller is a car. When we are talking about the player controller, is because you can control the car. You can decide where it's going to and what direction it's going, when it's going to brake, when it's going to accelerate. The car itself, it's a pawn. It has wheels, it has body, and it has properties that allow them to move. And the driver is the controller. It decides when to accelerate, in what direction move, how to brake. Of course, we have today the cars that drive themselves, and in that case will be an AI controller. It is not under your control. It reacts to what are the commands of the AI inside the car. Now we're going to another concept related to controllers and Unreal, which is possessions. And I'm not talking about the Exorcist type of possessions. Well, maybe something similar.
Fuck this.
A controller possesses a pawn, and from that point, the pawn answers to that controller. That is how Unreal make it possible in a multiplayer experience, because we provide to different players the possession of different characters, of different pawns inside the game. So that's the big picture. The controller is the brain behind every character, and you have two types of controllers, the player controller and the AI controller. In the next video, we'll start using the controllers to move our character, our player character, in different directions using the keyboard and using the gamepad. If you want to continue watching and learning how this game is going to evolve week after week, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get ready for the next video of this series. And if you want to move beyond, if you want to take a time after your daily job because you want to develop your career in video games, visit William.com and learn more about the Game Creator Accelerator, our lifetime mentorship program that is focused on showing the methodology and the strategies that you use to have a successful career in the gaming industry. With me at your side. This was Tony Munoz, and until next time, keep creating, keep sharing, and most importantly, keep dreaming big. I'll see you soon, my fellow creators.